Hello, and welcome to Battlefield Hardline. This mode is called Blood Money, where you have a pile of money for the police and the criminals, and you have the basic idea that you have to go and get the money to retrieve it, to put it in your vault, which is basically a van that at the end of the game basically gets taken away. So it isn't actually a hard vault, as in a vault door. It's more of like a truck or something. This new game mode is something that I hope, including the Heist game mode, which I have played, I hope it is a new era for the Battlefield franchise. The Battlefield franchise has been looking a bit stale since Battlefield 4. Okay, Battlefield 4 only came out last year, but it has pretty much all the same modes as every other Battlefield from Battlefield 2 onwards. These modes are actually interesting because, unfortunately I try to do something clever here, but it doesn't actually work. I get sniped by the bloke over there. It's a bit of a joke actually, but hey ho. The idea is very, very simple. Hardline has basically changed the game up. In normal Battlefield, it is military force against military force. This is cops versus robbers. Payday 2 is only one-sided, and I think it'll be unfairly judged alongside Payday 2, which I think is unfair. But there are some points where I think Payday 2 wins out instead of Battlefield Hardline, and Hardline wins out instead of Payday 2. Let me explain. Hardline gives you a larger scale map compared to Payday, and also gives you vehicles to use in your assaults, your attacks on the target. In the Heist game mode, you have taken down 2 transport vehicles, and you have to blow the doors on either one of the transport vehicles, or both if you feel that the team can do it. There is only a set number of respawns for the criminal side, and there are unlimited respawns for the police, which I think is an interesting way of doing it. And I have seen that the police have actually lost, which was quite interesting to see. This bit is hilarious. I don't know how I got away with this. I went to the police's vault, picked up 98% of their stuff. Well, I actually picked up 100% of their stuff because I stayed there. And here's the interesting thing. Look, there's a van going right past. I feel that this was really fun. This was fun to do because, okay, it wasn't a team effort, but it was fun to pull the wool over the enemy team's eyes. Okay, I only got, it's like, oh my god, it's 200k. That's not much in the grand scheme of things, but it's enough. I've cleared out their vault in one hit. Okay, it's early in the game, but every little bit helps. And my strategy here was quite simple: land and jump off the front of the thing, front of the building, which goes pretty much straight to the criminal's vault. And I was looking for my zip line, but I couldn't find it. But I thought, bugger it, I'll jump. I think Hardline is going to be an interesting thing because it's not another military shooter, which I find brilliant. I think it's got military shooter weapons and it has the military shooter style, but it does not have the military shooter problems that basically I feel that things like COD and Battlefield 4 have, such as one enemy looks exactly like the others. The police, who are in body armour, don't look like the people, well, they don't look like people with masks on in comparison. I'm quite proud of this shot, and I feel that I don't know what was going on there, but hey ho. I feel that having this as an idea to spice up the Battlefield franchise is brilliant. I hope Hardline becomes a standard in the gaming world. But what I hope doesn't happen is that the Hardline idea of cops versus criminals takes over the mantra of the modern warfare shooter. That would be a problem, because the mantra of the modern warfare shooter got stale rather quickly in gaming terms. It took about 3 years before pretty much it was a clone copy of the last one. They can get away with doing about 3 of Hardline, 3 predecessors to Hardline, and I think it would work. I think they'd do well. Now let me talk about the some of the interesting things that I have seen that they've done with Hardline. They've taken the idea of points and put it into money terms. You gain X much money for every time something happens. There, you saw on the screen a money symbol at the bottom of the right. And this is an interesting thing. As you gain money in this game, there's actually a point to it. The unlock system is a lot more interesting. If you don't want to use a weapon at all, if you've never liked a weapon, there's no need to unlock it. Well, there's no need to buy it. You can buy weapons with the money you accumulate through playing game modes in this game, which I find very interesting. It's similar to Black Ops, the way they did it in the original Black Ops, which I adored, and I still adore to this day. For an unlock system, it was brilliant. You have to pay for every single piece of the unlock, I feel, but I'm not sure in Hardline if that's the same. Well, no, I know it's the same actually, I looked. You have to pay for the scopes, the laser sights, everything. I do feel that it is going to be a good game if it has the longevity that a Battlefield game has. If people get tired in the beta, then we've got problems. This is only the second day the beta has been out. It's currently Wednesday at the moment. I'm recording this on Tuesday night, Wednesday. Oh, I'm quite proud of this. And then I was a bit foolish. You can take it from the actual vault. There is actually a money pile on the map where you can take it straight from the money pile, and it's closer to your vault. But if you want to be cheeky, you can take it from their vault and take it to your money pile. It's twice as long to get there, and they still are in other points losing. They've got the 3 classes back. They've got the assault, the engineer, the sniper, and the mechanic. I'm currently playing as the mechanic class. Unlocking the P90 was around about $1,000, which was an interesting number, but not unwelcome. I do enjoy that they actually put a mannequin showing where you got shot. It's not an accurate representation, but it gives you a rough figure. Now this is where I buy the taser. I haven't got a kill with it yet as of this recording, Um, I don't know. I will do a study on this when the actual game comes out. I will be buying this game. I do feel this game is worthy of at least your attention and looking at what it is. If it's for you, if it's the kind of game you want, try and get into the beta if you can. It's up to you, but yeah, this was complete and utter bullshit. The problem I think with the taser is it's got too much of a slow round with those barbs going into someone, but we'll see. That was the first time I ever, second time I ever shot it. First time. This was an interesting thing. I decided to get off the bike, and then they decided to shoot me, and they made the mistake because I shot them, which was very, very good. I think they've done a really good P90. It has a suppressor on it as it is at the moment. I bought it and it gave me X, Y, and Z with suppressor, flashlight, and that was it. It's a very good weapon. I'm not sure. I think it's running on Battle. I'm not sure it's running on the. I don't know. It could be running on the Battlefield 4 engine, but I have an idea that it isn't. Let me explain. I have an idea that he's running on a higher version of the Battlefield 3 engine. Well, that's not really true, but I think it's a more polished version of the Battlefield 4 engine. People who said in the beta that there are problems with netcode, I don't see it. I have the worst internet out there, and I still don't see it. I don't see what the hell the problem is. I don't see what the hell they're talking about. I class this as here's the money pile. Here's the actual money pile that both teams can collect from. And here's the problem. I was too greedy. Very, very greedy. And then, yeah, this is the problem. Don't get greedy on the money pile. And I feel it's sort of got a MOBA style. Well, unfortunately our team lost, but I did reasonably well with 3 kills and something deaths. I can't really see it from here, but I feel that I must admit I did love what I did with that helicopter. I love this game. I really do. I think for a beta, they've got my purchase. I haven't purchased it yet. I've got to see what the hard copy edition has got before I actually put down the money for the software, for the digital deluxe edition. But I think this is going to be good. Thank you for watching.